Hello Teesside, how are we doing? Hello Andy W, how are we doing? No, IB is not asleep. It's nearly Halloween yet. Right, I got a McDonald's caravan on Thursday, it's right next to the ECHM. Excellent. Hello Senga, how are we doing? Well, the rain stopped here, but I don't know how long it's planned. I can see the sun now. The sun's actually shining on the other side just about, but we'll see what develops. Excellent. I don't think there's anything special. A bit of freight. We're going to see 3 freight trains at least, I think. Had rain here just for 10 minutes, then blew. Yeah, well, it was the same here. When I left my house, it was lovely and fine, and then it just come on heavy as hell. And now I can see blue skies to the left, and well, it's windy, you see, so that's why it's so changeable. It's quite windy. As I'm trying to put my umbrella up, but it were blowing here, there, and everywhere, you know. So it weren't easy. Not easy one, a bit, unfortunately. Yeah, flapping around it, wind, trying to. Got a freight train in about 15 minutes, the quarry train, and see what develops. Problem is the wind's making the rain come in sideways, so it's hard to put my umbrella up. If you know what I mean. One, two, three. It's going to be 4 freight trains between now and 5:10. Yes, I'm sat at corridor. Yeah, I'm nice and cosy. No fear of that, Sanger. No way I'm sitting out there. Not a chance. Not a chance. No, sorry. Hello, Key58. How are we doing? Sanger said she will come and meet you. Excellent. Is that what she said? I don't mind having guests. I put my camera too far over to the right. I can see part of the bridge in the shot. If you look at the bottom right, you can see the bridge stanchion, and that's not normally not there. So I must have put it slightly too far over to the right, but it'll do. I'm not going to bother. I'm not going to have to moving it for what it is. But it's just annoying me when someone bugs you. I can see them bricks. No 57s today, no, I'm afraid not. You had them yesterday. You're going to get a class 60, two class, a 66, a 70, and I don't know what you're going to get at 4 o'clock because I don't know what's hauling it, but there's one coming at 4 o'clock, but I don't know what it is. And here comes a Pendolino. Still a good view. Yeah, it's just them bricks at bottom right. I'm a bit mad about them. I don't know. No idea. Oh, God, it's not warm, I'll tell you that much for free. Not warm at all. It really is. Big nip, small weather. Hello, Lucas Byrne. How we doing? Saw a white butterfly then go past the camera. I'm sure it were. Can I post a link, please? It's rail related. Yeah, post whatever you want, Stuart. You don't need to ask, just do it. You've got a spanner, you can do it. Hello, Manilo. How we doing? You know I can't smile without you. Can't help but sing that when I see you. My nan loves butterflies, and when I see one, it reminds me of her. It's not my channel. Yeah, it's no problem, Stuart. Just post away. Just waiting on my train home. Excellent. Whereabouts are you at the moment, Manilo? Just out of curiosity. I'm inside, aren't I? Cars in garage. Surbiton Station. Oh, I've heard of that. Surbiton. Hello, Jack Pitts. How we doing? Railadvent.co.uk. Oh, yes. Railadvent.co.uk. I've probably seen this one because I'm subscribed to Rail Advent, but I'll have a look. I get a newsletter off them every morning telling me what activity there is, but I shall investigate this one. A chance it's something I've missed. Lucky escape from... How's that link gone? Oh, there it is. How's it not? Can't seem to get that link to work, Stuart, for some reason. It's... There you go. I had to duck out the... Let's have a look what it is. Farewell to a steam locomotive, Samsung late as Halloween. Season of how late on Buzzard Rail. Ah, excellent. I've how many screens open now, I'm getting confused. I'm back, I think. I hope I'm back anyway. RB deserves 1 million subscribers. You're right there, Teesside. That's one of the most honest things you've said. Echoes, echoes, echoes. What a comic show last night. I like it when Stuart comes up. Stuart's, Yorkshire Stuart, because I can't tell a word he says. I just smile in the appropriate places. Fawlty Towers meets the Forbidden Planets. Yeah, you're right there. Don't forget, people, double tap the screen and subscribe if you're new here. There's over 100 people watching. Hello, Rajesh Reddy. How are we doing? How's it going? Hello, Dara Dafea. How are we doing? Sorry, I missed a lot of that chat because I was on top message. It was set on top messages only, so I was missing half the messages. Poor people that had earphones. Oh God, yeah. Oh, that were a pantomime, that. But yeah, I hope on Friday that she uses StreamYard and she doesn't use that Restream. The sky looks, God, it looks horrendous here to my left now. The sun's out, but yeah, it's just cloudy. I don't think there's going to be prolonged rain. I think we're just going to keep getting sharp showers, as they call them. Just going to put my engine on for a minute, but it shouldn't be that loud. Because I'm cowed. How much money do you make on YouTube? Very, 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 very little, unfortunately. Hello, Chris. How we doing? Yeah, I looked on the advert for their microphones, and it says each one will last 6 hours off a full charge. Six hours, which is plenty enough for anybody, I would think. I mean, these that I use, the DJI ones, I think they're 6 hours. But the thing with it, the beauty of these is when you put a back in case, they charge themselves up because the case has a battery built into them. So that's just weighing her stuff out. Oh yeah, it's baking night tonight, isn't it? Yeah. You make money from views. You get the money from adverts. You get paid for the adverts that are on your videos, I think, and also obviously super chats and memberships. But Yeah. Anybody who says you make a lot of money on YouTube, they must have a lot of subscribers. I think to make livable money, you know, to actually be able to live off YouTube, because I mean, there's lots of people do it. I reckon you need 50,000 subscribers to be able to get, you know, live, and you won't live you won't live a royal lifestyle. You know what I mean? But I think you need, I think to be able to live off it. I mean, everybody's lifestyle's different. For me to be able to live from month to month, I need £800. That's what I need. 800 quid, because that's roughly what it costs me every month to live. Mr. Beast is rich man. Yeah, he is. And the crazy thing is, I mean, just all video games and stuff. Is he a video gamer, Mr. Beast? I forgot what he is. I've looked him up on Social Blade. But the problem is, and when you look on Social Blade, it's just nonsense. You go to Social Blade and type in people's channel names. You can type in any channel you want. Go to Social Blade website, type in any channel you want, and it'll tell you what they're earning, and it's absolute nonsense. I don't know where they get their figures from. Because, you know, I type my name in, and it says I should be loaded, you know what I mean, and all this lot. And I'm thinking, it's just totally untrue. I just don't know where they get their figures from. I've no idea. Hello, Thorfinn, how we doing? How's it going? I feel like I always want to burst into song when you arrive. It's just starting to spit here again. I mean, my phone's waterproof. Me too. Richard will give away money once he's got enough. I've given a lot of money away over the years. I can tell you, over these last 3 years, I've been made a fool of, I'm afraid. Or the past 3 years. Yeah, great stuff that, Thorfinn. Are you coming for the Halloween special on Friday? Hello, Professor Snape. How are we doing? It's raining heavyish now again. Yes, Friday will be fun. Excellent. Where's Jeanette? Jeanette is just weighing out her food, her ingredients for tonight's baking. It's just spitting here. Well, it's more of a, not rain, but a heavy spit. I have to put my umbrella up just to try. I mean, my phone is waterproof, but it's so bloody windy. Wow. Look at that. I'll take a gamble. Just hope that if it goes off the stream, you know, I'm having technical difficulties because my phone is getting battered by a monsoon at the moment. But the iPhone 14 is supposed to be fully waterproof, so I'm told. One of them short showers, as they call them. Jesus Christ. This is horrendous. Proper rain now, isn't it? Bloody hell. There's a rainbow in the top right hand side of the screen. I can see a rainbow, see a rainbow, see a rainbow too. Blimey. This is heavy rain, is this? But I think it's going to pass quickly because the sun's out. This is testing the iPhone 14's waterproof capabilities, I'll tell you. And there you go, it's actually just pretty much stopped. Just like that. And there's a massive rainbow. That what you can see the end of is going right over the whole skyline behind me. It's huge. Absolutely huge. Oh my God, 4 o'clock here. Oh my God, she looked drenched there. She just walked past. Just walked past absolutely drenched. She never even looked my direction. I said, come in here and sit down in the warmth. That's a big rainbow it is, and it's a very, very bright rainbow, you know, very, God, it doesn't look real. It's absolutely huge. It's a huge rainbow. The end of it looks like it's in the back of my car. That's the lap bit. I can see 3 rainbows. The end of the rainbow looks like it's in my Gets the Old Man. What's Get the Old Man mean? That's obviously something to do with rainbows that I don't know about. We're in petrol station today. I went to get some petrol, and I bought a tin of the absolute cheapest, nastiest cat meat I could buy because I'm fed up of my cat turning its nose up at expensive stuff. I bought it loads of expensive cat meat, and it just has a few mouthfuls and then wanders off and leaves it. So I thought, bugger this. You know, buying this Purina, whatever the hell it's called, at 25 quid for a box. So I bought a flipping tin here of Spar Chicken Classic. It cost me about 70 pence, something like that. And I thought, I'm going to try this when I get home. What accent is that, bruv? It is, I think you call it a Lancashire accent, or a Professor Snape accent, depending on your take. See now, the sky in front of me is beautiful. So, open up the streets and houses, rainbows flying high. It's a Snape accent. Your father was a swine. Get out, Potter. Yeah, so I bought this tin of absolute nasty, horrible, well, I don't know if it is horrible because I've never had cat meat before, but I thought I'm going to try the cat on this because I'm fed up spending expensive money on cat meat just for it to turn its nose up at it. Correct, a Snape accent. Your accent is so... Hello, Professor Snape. You're a Snapian like me. We're Snapians. Silly kitty, you're right there. Hello, Maurice Long. How we doing? Maurice Long, a Dodo the robot mouse. How's it going? That's it. Check. What's that saying now? Check what? Every time you look at bloody dashboard on this car, there's a new message to read. Check some. Bugger that. Checking nothing. Yeah, look in the boot. Yeah, you're right there saying it. End up rainbows in my boot. Does that mean I've got a pot of gold in my boot? Hello, Ryan. How are we doing? Oh, Ryan. Ryan, yeah. It's Ryan. Correct. How are we doing? Sue Smith. Who's Sue Smith? Hello, Hampton. Who's Sue Smith? What the hell are you on about now? What's going on? We're going back into... Hello, Liverpool FC, Lancaster Bomber. How are we doing? Why do I keep missing things in chat? Sue Smith is a football commentator. All right, so but that's doesn't explain why you're saying Sue Smith. What's that about? Explain. Why do you type Sue Smith in the chat? Yeah, I love fish and chips, but I'm not going to type Harry Ramsden in it, chat. £150 mph. Where are you going tomorrow for? Oh, I keep forgetting you're not in England. Every train abroad's fast. Yeah. Up and down. I'm just looking at that link Stuart's put in. Rainbow. I love you. You need, if you watch Rainbow, there's a guy on, and in fact, when I find it, I'll put the link in, and it is the most hilarious video you will ever see. What the hell search? It's always different when you're doing stuff on it. Rainbow. it's hilarious is this video. Just let me see if I can get it, cut a link out. Oh god, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it on an iPad. Well, just don't know how you do it. It's absolutely hilarious video. You just need to, I'll tell you what you need to do. Just go to YouTube and search. It's dead easy to find. I just did it, and it's keep the chat sensible. Helena are buying a Class 397 fleets. Excellent. RB, what do you do in your spare time? I don't seem to have any spare time. I'm either asleep on YouTube, playing my piano, or well, other things as well. But there you go. Yeah, if you search YouTube for Rainbow Tarmac Worker, it is hilarious. It is so funny, it is unbelievable. Just put Rainbow Tarmac Worker. It's a guy and he's sat at back of a van and he does all the voices to the Rainbow characters, and he's talking about one of his workmates who can't get into work because they're always out boozing, and it is absolutely hilarious. I don't have to put the link in on an iPad, or else I'd have put it in. If I'd have been on my computer at home, I could have slipped it in, but on an iPad you can't. Hello, the Brandon Train Spotter, how are we doing? And it is the best Rainbow video you will ever see. It's absolutely hilarious. Just Rainbow Tarmac Worker. That's all you need to type in YouTube and it'll find it. It'll be at the top of the page. You'll see him. It's a guy with an orange high vis on, sat at back of a van, and just watch that video. It'll have you in stitches. Hello, Navius Intergalacticos. And here's the freight train, the Class 60. No, that Class 60 is going to a place called Brindle Heath, which is just south of Manchester somewhere, but I don't know where. Hello, Isaac. How are we doing? Where's this at? It's Preston, in the UK. The guy fronting it was from Stockport, yeah? Yeah, it was the 3 o'clock woman. She were late. And I was sat here with engine running and heated seats on. I thought, why God, get in here, warm up. Yeah, she looked pretty drenched. She didn't even look at me. Whippet woman looked at me when I was driving here, actually. The Whippet woman seems to be early today, and the 3 o'clock woman's late. Because as I for driving down the lane. The whippet woman was walking up the lane, and she actually held her hand up and waved at me. The whippet woman. But because of the weather were terrible, she looked proper tree huggy. That's it, lots of famous people from your time, Stuart, you being the number one. You're the number one famous person from Stockport. Yeah, but you need to search for that video, it is brilliant. Rainbow tarmac worker. Oh God, it's hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious. That guy, his impersonations of Zippy are brilliant. And then George, that George goes, yeah, but Gatwin's very old, George. No, is it? Yes, but what's his name? I can't remember his bloody name. It's because he's talking about his mate, and that guy who's the human being says, yeah, but Getwin's very, very ill today. Yes, he is very ill, Zippy. And Zippy goes, no, he's bloody well not. He's been out on the piss all night and he can't get out of bed. Oh, it's hilarious. Brilliant video. Gotta watch it. United Kingdom. It actually says in the title of the video where I am, but I'm in the United Kingdom. James McAvoy, my neighbours. Excellent. It's funny, we have a James McAvoy where I live as well. He's a renowned car welder. Probably not the same James McAvoy as you were on about. Vertical is how I found this. Excellent. Excellent, Jose Sanders Journeys. And the sun is out now, and the sky is blue. But there is some clouds to spoil the view. The sun is out, the sky is blue. There's not a cloud to spoil the view, but it's raining. Doot, 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 doot. I am about tramp. You are about tramp. What's that mean? Explain yourself, Josie. He has films with Angelina Jolie. All right. Excellent. That's Tomb Raider woman, isn't it? Angelina Jolie. Going out with what's he called? Armpit. Brad Pitt. Shameless. I am about tramp. Folks there. I don't know what you mean, Josie. Enlighten me. I'm about tramp. Folks there. Does anybody else understand that? And am I just being daft? God, I need to have a shave. Billy Connolly from Durham Chapel. I own a house. Do people ride the freight? No, definitely not. Nobody goes on the tracks or anything. That is not allowed in this country. Even though there is a little wee man at the other side of the bridge on the tracks, but generally it's not allowed. It's called Track Jack. There's a moose loose about this hoose. Hello, the train spotter, how are we doing? People in the without a doubt. Unless you did it and you weren't seen, but if you were seen on the tracks by the authorities, you will be arrested. Don't have any of that nonsense over here. And here comes an Avanti West Coast Pendolino. Going rather slowly, and it looks like it's the COP22 one with all the leaves and trees on the side. It is. Well, of course, comes with the territory. Yeah, you see, all railroads in America are all open plan, aren't they? They're not fenced or anything, are they? They're there. Same in a lot of countries, but in this country, all the railways are fenced off. Hello, the transport kid. How we doing? Let's turn my engine back on. God, I'm freezing cold. Oof. Certainly feels wintry today, I'll tell you. I have to keep turning my car radio off that I don't get a copyright strike. Hello, Cynico Cal? Cynicos. Cynic. Oof, that's a tricky one to say. Cynicoscal, I think. How we doing? Kinnicoxy. Kinnicoxy? Is it? Hello there, anyway. Most of America's tracks are beginning to have fence tracks, especially in the problematic areas. Alright. I just hope we don't get this snow. No, I can't imagine any snow coming, to be honest with you, but current temperature here, it says it's 10 degrees here. It doesn't feel like it, but it might just be me that's feeling the cold unusually today for some weird reason. You know what I mean? These things happen. Hotter hold of uncle today. Hotter hold of the uncle today. You've got a hold of the uncle, got you. So have we progressed anywhere? Have you got anything sorted? Mike Yarwood, Will Mellor, Sarah Harding, Blossoms the band, the Care left, to name a few. Excellent. Don't think you have anybody famous from my time. Well, there is somebody famous, but I can't remember his name because whoever it were was married to Zoe Ball. Do you know Zoe Ball, the radio presenter? And she went to his funeral in my town, and he's buried in the cemetery just up the road from my house. But I don't know, I forget his name. But she was there at his funeral in my town, Zoe Ball. Well, I don't know. It could have been. I don't know who it were, to be honest with you. I can't remember. But she was at his funeral, Zoe Ball, and could it be? I don't know. I don't know who it were. She was married to him. I know that much. I'm sure she were. And whoever it is in our local cemetery because he must have come from our town. I don't know. But that's for famous people. I can't really think of any. Gandhi. Gandhi came. He came to our town, Gandhi. Gandhi, who else? We've had William and Kate here a few times. They've been here about 3 times. And the Queen, she's been. I don't think Charles has ever been. It's just Mino. Hello there, how are we doing? It's just Mino. Oh wow, who's this? We got a new person. We got a new person alert. New person alert. We made one great film and then nothing. That's a new one I've never seen up here before. He made one great film and then nothing. We're filming here for the new. Oh, we have now. When you talk about filming, we have got a bit of fame on that one. The series Hetty Wainthorpe was filmed here, and another BBC series called Return of the Antelope that was filmed here, and there were another series way back in the 80s, a documentary called Vox Pop that were filmed here. That's about it. But the most famous ones, I think, is Hetty Wainthorpe. Yeah, and they've done a lot of filming up Senga's way for a film as well. I don't know what it were. Where Senga lives, they were filming for something. It's Spider-Man Senga or something like that. We just had Spider-Man and Indiana Jones, Fast and Furious. See, there you go. It's all happening up there. And the sun is beaming at the moment. But it ain't warm, that's for sure. Your range is 278 miles. Not a lot for 50 quid, is it? 278 miles. Glasgow city centre and New York exactly built the same. Excellent. Same architect. We have a big chimney that's a replica of one somewhere else. I can't remember where it is, but it's somewhere else. That's one thing we do have, one of the biggest chimneys in the country. Biggest mill chimney, shall I say. We just made Spider-Man, yeah. Is that tweakers and train robbers modifying gets the fencing? Some spots have cameras now. Excellent, yeah. Yeah, we've a lot of cameras on our railways, a hell of a lot. There's at least 3 here where I am now. That bridge you can see in the distance has got big cameras on it. It seems to be on every bridge. I think it's so they can spot jumpers. People are flinging the cell on track just before a train comes. Because every bridge now has these labels on them for Samaritans and all that business. And yet when I put my stickers nearby, they rip them down. The writers and some of the cast of the royal family from here. Early doors, yeah. I remember that. I weren't very keen on that one actually, early doors. I'm never a fan of spin-offs and rewrites and stuff. It's like that new Open All Hours, it was rubbish. I watched about 5 minutes of it and give up. You just can't reproduce some comedies, you know. No, not a spin-off, but you know what I mean. It was the same guy, weren't it? But it Craig Cash who were in it and wrote it. Some of them just don't seem to do well at other things. I don't know. Hello, DRS Zone. How we doing? Love the colour of the trees. Yeah, well, the sun's shining on them now, so it brings them out into their beauty. Caroline Aherne, yeah, she's dead and all, isn't she? So they're number saying that they could never do another royal family because Caroline Ahern's gone, the old woman's gone, Twiggy's gone. So that's the end of that. And one of my favourites, and I can't believe he died. I was absolutely devastated. So I remember I was driving wagon when I found out about it, and I couldn't believe it. I was still driving wagon, so it's a long while back. And I couldn't believe it. I had to Google it. I thought, have they got it wrong, this? And it was that series that used to be on, I think it was Channel 4 comedy. I could be wrong, but I think it was Channel 4. And it was called Friday Night Dinner. And it used to kill me, did that. Yeah, Shameless, that was another good one. But I used to love it, that Friday Night Dinner. And the main actor in it, he died quite young. Well, in his 50s anyway. I forgot what his name were. I think he was called Martin, and his character was called Martin. I can't remember his name in real life, but he died of a brain tumour very young, well, in his 50s, and it was so funny with that Friday Night Dinner. So absolutely hilarious. That guy in it, there was a guy next door neighbour who called Jim, and he used to have me in stitches. A right nerdy next door neighbour who called Jim. He used to come, used to crack me up, he did. And he had this massive dog, big massive Alsatian. Can't remember what it was called. And he couldn't control it. It was so funny. You'd have to have watched it to appreciate it. But it was called Friday Night Dinner, it was called. Brilliant. That one of my favourites. Royal Family, I used to love that, Royal Family. Fawlty Towers, that killed me. Absolutely killed me, did that one. Open All Hours, that was another good one, the original one. James McAvoy in That Girl's Boyfriend. Shameless, James McAvoy, and then he got Hollywood, yeah. I like the other one, that's the Scottish one, what's it called? We spoke about it the other day and I forgot what it's called. I can always remember them. I can't remember what it's called, but they went to a funeral and going at me in stitches. They just turned up at this still game, that's it, still game. Hello, North Cal Railroading, how are we doing? The Brandon Train Spotter, I'm in Preston. Jack and Victor, yeah. Hello, Netherwick Tenin, Jayt, how are we doing? No trains, no. Hello, Ishan Trade Link, how are we doing? I'm good, excellent, glad to hear it. They've filmed at my old house, New Year special, excellent. Yeah, when they filmed that Hetty Wainfrop in here, in where I live, they filmed that Hetty Wainfrop. They borrowed one of my sister's mates' houses to film it in for 2 days, and they took all the furniture out and pictures and everything. They put all their own stuff in, put all their own gear in and all that for a weekend, you know, and then put it all back exactly as it were when they finished, and she got 8 grand for that. 8 grand for them to have her house for just a Saturday and a Sunday. That were a 331, that, and the other one was a 323, I think. Taggart done that to a woman I knew. Taggart done that to a woman I knew. You live near the West Coast Main Line, excellent. I say yes, I'm in Preston, Brandon. Preston. I can hear voices, but I can't see anybody. Taggart, there's been a murder. Just in Preston, near Preston. Why are you live? Well, why should I not be live? You tell me why I shouldn't be live. Let's spin this question on its head. Why shouldn't I be live? Can't you make a regular vid? You've obviously never looked at my channel. Have a look at my channel, then come back and discuss it. Oh, well, I'm going to have a look what you do. Nether and Tenny and JA, whatever you're calling yourself. Decide whether to administer some punishment. Yeah, why? Have a look at my channel and decide on whether I know how to make a video or not. Yeah, I've only made 531 videos so far. Oh, it doesn't annoy me when some people make comments. They rattle me. Let's have a look how many you've made. 1. Can you not make a normal video? No, I can't make a normal video. I can make 531 normal videos. Hello, Jeanette, how are we doing? Yeah. Ooh, could rip a tissue. Hello, Ford Mustang, how are we doing? Jeanette's been getting all the stuff ready for tonight's bake-off. You can be... You're going from one extreme to another now. A minute ago you said I couldn't make a video. Now you're telling me I'm going to be the biggest railway YouTuber. Make up your mind. How's it going, Ford Mustang? Let me out. Stuart says, let me out. How's it going, Mustang? How's your day been? Yes, I've been to Wembley before. I've never been to Harrow, but I've been to Wembley. I was there in the 90s watching Blackburn Rovers play Manchester United in the Charity Shield twice. Does freight go by here? Yes, it does. In fact, you're going to see one very soon. Very soon, if you stick around for the next. I'm just have a look at timetable just for you. According to the timetable, you're going to see one in less than 4 minutes. There's going to be a freight train comes around the corner off the branch line in less than 4 minutes. So if you stick around, you'll see it. No Cal Railroading. Do you like a live feed on what trains will come? Do you have a fact? Yes, I know exactly what's coming. I haven't got any patience today, so watch out. That's what we like to hear, Jeanette. Yeah, it was funny that last night. We like trying to get a transmission to Mars. We should call ourselves the Bunny Men. What do you use for train times? I use an app called. Well, it's not an app. Oh, here comes the freight train right now. It's just coming under that bridge off the branch line. If you look. Yeah, I don't. I use a website. It's not actually an app. It's a website. It's called Railcam, but you do have to pay for it. I'm afraid it's £40 a year. It is. Railcam Live. Well, it's just called Rail. I don't know what the exact name of the site is, but it's called Railcam, and it's got all the diagrams on, plus cameras as well, so you can actually view cameras. But I never really bother looking at cameras. But it's £40 a year. I don't know, £40. It's not much, is it? Over a year, it's less than £1 a week. Plus, you get to see all the cameras if you want to view live cameras. There's about 200 cameras all over the country you can view if you want to. You know, it's £40 a year is not a right lot in the scheme of things. Cookies, cool kid, corrupt nature said, hi. How we doing, Cool Kid Corrupt Nature? I'm struggling to. I'm missing this. I'm missing something out here in chat. I'm trying to work out what this door business is. I'm struggling with this. What's this opening and closing doors? Am I missing something? You are in a Toyota RAV4. No, I'm not. Sounded like it. How the hell can you tell off sound? Yes, I'm obviously in a car. I said 5 minutes ago I'm turning my engine on to create a bit of heat, so that gave the game away there, didn't it? You don't think I just walk around randomly to bridges and stand here in rain? But pardon me, you just ask if he's in a car. I've been in a RAV4, excellent. Don't forget, if you're new here, double tap the screen. I've just closed it. I'm lost. What's this door business? When Jeanette came in, she left the door up. What's going on here? I'm a bit baffled with this door business. I'm missing somewhere along. Hello, aviation. How are we doing? How's life up there, aviation? Are you just going to random areas? Well, I don't go to random areas. This is the place I use the most, but I do go to cruise sometimes as well. I'm fine, thanks, aviation. I support you. Me too. I'm holding it shut. Yeah, well, hold a bit harder, will you? You're not going to padlock. With some nails. Yeah, I'm no longer confused now, Senga. Now you've explained it to me. Has anybody been rude in your streams? Yes. I get rude people and I get annoying people. You know when you've annoyed me or been rude, because I ban you forever. Simple as that. When and how? What is this? Question time? Yes, it's question time, is it? Okie dokie. He had to go. He's got a whole interview planned. Yeah, he hasn't now. He did have. It's no longer. He hasn't got no more interviews planned, not on this channel anyway. Making my brain hurt with all them questions. If I wanted to be questioned, instead of coming here and videoing trains, I'd go and sit in an interview room at a police station. Enough is enough is enough. I've got a whole interview planned. Yeah. I would begin to feel like a guest on Parkinson then. Volvic, a touch of strawberry. You flung him out and the door is shut. The interview has been terminated. Yeah, I can't. Question. I don't come out to be interrogated. Wanted to be interrogated, I'd just go and get married again. Let's see who's next. Come on, we've got a space. Oh, wow. Wow. Hello, Ali Trabisi. How are we doing? Wow. How's it going, Ali Trabisi from Iran? How's life in Iran? So that's what you get if you come in and start, yeah. Yeah, we've a space now. Anybody wants to come up? We've got a space. Any villages want to fling one out for an hour? Hurry up before the bus leaves. Hello, Magda. I am Victor. How's it going, Magda? Elliot Tabrizi, I'm good, sir. Excellent. I'm good as well, and I'm glad you're good. Do you speak Polish? I'm afraid I don't know. I'm afraid it's, unfortunately, I don't speak Polish. I'm sorry about that. You make moderator. I make moderators, yeah, I do. Well, YouTube makes them, and the YouTube user has the right to assign them, you see. It looks quiet tonight. It is quiet at the moment. There's just a quiet spell, but there'll be something along soon. There is a window seat available. Mam autism. Excellent. The space has been filled. No more, please. Goodbye. Goodbye. Okay, Magda, catch you later. Oh, do you think yeah, I'm like your power? Yeah, probably. Yeah. Hello, Leeds, how we doing? Hello, Luxid413, how we doing? Where is this? It's in the United Kingdom, in Preston. I think it says it in the title, actually, but there you go. Do you think fake name like uh, Piano a Mazda, yeah. Hello, Milano. How are we doing? How's it going, Milano? Got a cockapoo bouncing around my car at the moment. I need a stiff drink, yeah. I feel like that regular, Jeanette. Hello, Tommy. How are we doing? Hello, Riz Your Bear. How are we doing? Riz Your Bear. Or Bailly. It could be Riz Your Bailly. How are you doing? Leeds. And it's dark. Is it dark in Leeds? It's just, what's the word? It's dusk here. Dusk. Welcome to the madhouse. Yeah, it certainly is one today, but it is most days, to be fair. I think half term is in full swing. You know what I mean? I don't know if you heard me, Jeanette, but I said I'm sick of this business with this cat meat and this cat turning its nose up. So I've got a can here of Spar Classic Chicken, cheapest, nastiest cat meat going, and I'm going to try it tonight when I get home. I'm going to say, look at this, yum, 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 this super expensive cat food, and see what it does. Because I am fed up of throwing cat food away. It's raining in Leeds and it's dark. Yes. It's been raining here. It rained about an hour ago, and God did it rain. It was like a monsoon, but it only lasted a few minutes. Because I was looking at my phone outside on fence thinking, is it going to survive? But anyway, it did. Richard, I had this problem of kept turning their nose up at it. Yeah, does me head in. And the food I've been buying, Senga, it's been expensive stuff. The last lot I got were double the price of Whiskers. Whiskers is £13 a box of 40 sachets, so I got this Purina stuff. I ran over my tap shoes. Clicker boots, Moyer. Clicker boots, Moyer. Clicker boots, Moyer. I ran over my tap shoes. Oh, that's not a good thing to do. Yeah. And so I bought. It kept turning its nose up at Whiskers. It'd have a few mouthfuls and wander off and leave it. And I got sick of this. So I bought some of that Petit, whatever it's called, that Petite something or other. That were expensive. Turned its nose at that. So I bought some Purina. Purina, somewhat bloody, 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 bloody. 25 quid, almost a tenner dearer than Whiskers. And same again. So a few gobfuls and walks off. So I've got a tin here of, it's just the cheapest, nastiest Alibongo chicken classic, whatever the hell it is. It's got a picture of a ginger tomcat on front. It's as cheap as it comes. I'm going to try that because I am thinking it's doing my head in. And if she turns her nose at that, it's gonna be just biscuits all the way. And when you're hungry enough, you'll eat them because I've got sacks of biscuits, there's always a bowl of biscuits out, and I can hear her during night chomping on them. You know, I always have Asda tiger cat meat in jelly. They eat it. Yeah, well, I wish mine would. Yeah, I've tried them all. Sheba, Felix, that fancy stuff in them little trays. I think that's Sheba. If I eat one of them. I even got some, it was called pate, some sort of cat pate in these little tiny tins. She turned her nose up at that, had a few gobfuls and walked away. Ali Tabrizi, foul, just heard, Faulty Towers star dies at 93. I used to watch that, very funny. Oh, brilliant. I used to love Faulty Towers. I ended up just go-kart, right. By the way, it's bacon and lentil soup time. Oh, excellent, Tommy. Yep, to me. Hello, Nazik1. How are we doing? Yes, she did say it. Yes, I saw it on the news. Who's died? Senga? Is it 93? Is it going to be Prunella Scales? Is it? I don't know. I don't know who it is. Who's died? Is it Prunella Scales? I'm trying to think of people that could be 93. It's not Basil, not the other fella. It's not the guy, is it? Bloody hell, what's his name in real life? John Cleese, is it? I always have lit Iams biscuits too. A woman from Fawlty Towers. Must be Prunella Scales because there's only her and Polly, and I can't imagine Polly being 93. It must be Prunella Scales. Or used to, oh, Basil, Basil. She used to leather him. It was funny. What was she called? That or Sybil she was called. Her hubby died not long. Yeah, her hubby was called. I remember her hubby, the bald-headed guy, and he was in a few films as well. Can't remember his bloody name. Yep, I think it's bad batches of food as my brother's cat kept. Oh, mine's done it ever since I got it. And the woman I got the cat off, she said, "Oh, just feed it normal sachet stuff, anything, Tesco." Hello, Franklin, you're back. That's another search party out in a village. Hello, Pastini, Pastini Sue, Lonel, Post, Post, Postelniku, Lonel. Yeah, I'm not putting up with it, Jeanette, now. I've had enough. Planes, trains, boats online. How are we doing? I've had enough of the nonsense. It's time to rebel. Give her a tin of tuna. She'll eat that. Oh, yes. She'll eat a tin of tuna. What time is train time? Very soon, David. Very soon. Yep. Oh, yeah. I give her a bit of tuna, I did, and she wolfed that down. No problem. No problem. I thought, well, don't even get. If you think you're having a can of John West tuna every day, you're one off. Yeah, the problem is, though, what happens is you put it down and she doesn't eat it, and then it goes manky in no time. So what I've been doing is covering it up with a plate. So she, I'd rather eat it now or it's going, and I cover it up with a plate. Blooming annoys me, it does. Never don't like it. She's had a more varied menu than I've had. Is this considered a busy main line? Is this considered a busy main? Well, I'm in the UK, not the US. Yeah, it gets busy. Sometimes it's busy. Sometimes it's quiet. It is the main line. You know what I mean? The West Coast main line. We have two main lines in this country: West Coast and East Coast. Hello, Nutella. How we doing? My cat would lick it and then walk away. Yeah, mine has a few mouthfuls and then just wanders off. Hello, Dwayne Trivett. Welcome back. I remember you from the other day. How's life in the US of A? I don't think it's that cold in England. It doesn't look like it from here, from what I see. Well, it's not. It's fresh. It's 9 degrees at the moment here where I am. I've just looked at my thermometer and it's 9 degrees. But it is much darker than what it looks on the camera. The camera seems to lighten it up a lot. Beef was all my yeah. Well, I'm not going down that street. Going butchers for cat. No chance. 12 here in Canada. Excellent. I like this channel. Excellent. Glad to hear it. So do 7,500 other people. If I got another cat, I will buy the local food online tailored to cats' meat. Yeah. Well, I bought mine some posh stuff off Amazon. Some posh, natural, expensive. It was called. It was made by that James Well Beloved or whatever it's bloody called. They make dog meats as well. Natural, no preservatives, no nothing, just natural meat. Costs twice as much as any other cat meat. And a few mouthfuls, and each sachet I had to keep putting a bulldog clip on it because she'd have a few mouthfuls. I thought, I'm not throwing this away. It cost me a damn fortune. I felt like eating it myself. Warm it up in microwave and stick it on a tea cake. Yeah, if anybody wants a cat, I'll provide you with it. I'll even deliver it. Yeah, well, that's it. That's what it were, James Well Beloved. And it were, the cat had a few mouthfuls, and then, the problem is, when it goes back to it, it turns its nose up at it because it's been sat there for a while, so I don't know. It does me head in. Yeah. And yeah, my mum's cat, you know what I mean? You're opening it, flipping packet, and she's trying to get at it before you even put it on bowl. She's fighting you for it. My dog is very picky. Yeah. Oh, now one thing, that dog we used to have, the Westie, the West Island white thing, that were picky. But the sheepdog I had before that would eat anything. It were brilliant. You could put out and it'd just woof it down. No call railroading. My dog ate a squirrel. Excellent. I know there's one of them going spare if you want. And it will bark at the dog as well, this particular squirrel. It's a barking Scottish squirrel. And I've seen it with my own eyes. Well, I've seen a video of it barking. My cat's just programmed to aggravate me. Yeah, I wish mine had simple taste. I wouldn't mind, it's from Sheffield and all the bloody thing. My first dog was a Westie Russell Cross, right? Yeah, I wish we used to have a lot of, but well, I wouldn't say a lot of bother, but it'd turn its nose up on food and it'd get bad guts, and whoever lastingly vet always used to say, just, cook it some chicken and rice, and it always ate that. Never a problem. Hello, Mr. M, how we doing, Mr. M? When's the next 37? I don't know, I think it could be a couple of weeks off for a 37. Hello, Visit Mashkinski. Hello from Glasgow. Excellent, you're in Glasgow, are you? Hello, Mr. M. How are you doing? Can you see my name choices? Any class 37s? No, I don't think so. Any class 125s? No. Hello, Dominique Vignard. How are we doing? Vinard? Dominique Vinard. How's it going? My cat's name's Tigger. Tigger the cat. Our two we lost was Lucy and Benny. Any class A. There'll be a class something coming soon, mister. You just have to be patient. Celtic games. Only 1 to 37. Well, you're not going to get a 37, I'm afraid. You're going to get a class 70 in about 9 minutes. A class 70. We're here for trains, not cats. Right. Get lost. That's enough for that. We're here for trains, not cats. I were talking about cats. Everybody, you know. Place a coin on the rail. Yeah, I would if I could get down Woody, but it's I'm up on a bridge. Hello, Thilakarantna Digala. Thilakarantna Digala. How's it going? Hello, Asti Iqbal. How are we doing? Asti Iqbal. How's it going? Right, trying to pull teeth, that one. Yeah, they got melting players. They're waxworks, that's what she means. They're waxworks, they're not real players, they're waxworks. Too deep for me. Yeah, I must admit, I was getting a bit lost at one point. But other guy annoying me, saying we're here for trains, not cats. I fancy just coming in and saying that. What the hell's it got to do with him? Cheeky bugger. From now on, anybody says anything daft, just ban them permanently. It's nearly pitch shade. It's dark here as well, Jeanette, and yet on camera it looks light. You know, the camera does a good job of lightening things up, but it's the street lamps are on here and everything, but yet when you look at that camera view, it looks like it's still light, and it's not. I'm here until my tunnel is finished. Hello, Woody's garage again. It's nearly put, yeah. Mine does that too. Yeah, it's weird. You know, you look at that picture, it looks, you could easily say that's in middle of afternoon, but it's not, obviously, and it's dark here. Cameras lighting things up. See, when I point my phone out my window and that down in front of the car, it makes it look lighter than it actually is. We've set 5 minutes behind you. Yep, don't tell me what we can talk about, fella. Correct. I can't believe that. Cheeky bugger. Hello, Sean. How we doing? Yeah, they are. They are for sure. It won't be long before it's going pitch black at 4:30. I'm not in the mood for it today. That's why they pick up Northern Lights. Yeah. I won't tell you. I won't. What is nice? Hello, Zan Makari. How we doing? But I might about it from a long way away. I might shout it from a long way away. Hello, Estefan Fernandez. How we doing? How's it going, Estefan Fernandez? Make sure you're far enough away, Stuart. Correct. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, there'll be a log train in a minute, and that's probably will be the end of the stream for me after the log train's been. Got the log train coming. It's just approaching the signal. Needs to get its foot down. Bloody fireworks going off already. Don't sound very appealing, Tommy. No, sleepy today. No, I'm not so bad today, saying I had a bit. Well, I got up this morning. I had a bit of I had issues with the old trots. So I were up and down, up and down, up and down. I had quite a few frequent visits to the bathroom, shall we say. Where am I? We get about 20 a day. Excellent. Well, this track here gets roughly about 18 an hour. 18 trains an hour, roughly. I counted them yesterday because somebody asked me, and I thought it's a question people keep asking me, so I actually counted them. And it's roughly anything between 15 and 20 an hour, roughly, in that area, in that neck of woods. And there are, at night time there's more freight. During the day there's a few freights, you know what I mean? But night time there's a lot of freight. Slime cupcakes and spiderweb cookies. The custard is the slime singer. Is that your first lot of custard or your second lot? Is that the custard you threw all over the shop? Or most passengers during the day? Yeah. The most of passenger during the day. There's tends to be about one freight train an hour, and in afternoon you get a few more. But generally, there's roughly about one freight train an hour, even though we have had 3 or 4 freight trains in this last hour. But generally, it's one an hour. And you're going to see another one in literally minutes. It's just waiting. On the screen where that bridge is, there's a branch line to the right, and the log train is right there now, just hiding around the corner, waiting for the signal to release it onto the main line. Hello, Amaru Jonathan, how are we doing? I go sometimes to a place 2 hours away in the USA. They get 125 freights a day. My God, that's a lot. Saying that, yeah, it's enough. I will be off for my nanny nap soon. We'll wait to see the log train. Yeah, it's going to be here any minute. I love lentil with ham hock. Ham hock? What the hell's ham hock? Hello, Vasia. Ham hock, right. What's ham hock then? I still don't know what ham hock is. I didn't know what ham hock were, and I still don't know what ham hock is. Roll of ham, excellent. On the bone, a roll of ham on the bone. Come on, log train, where are you? Let's have you. Where is the goddamn train? Ham hock is ham on the bone. I only know how to order it. Hello, Jackie. How's it going, Jackie? Hello, Antonio. EBIT EBL Here comes the log train at last. Hello, ER photographer. What's the head code of the logs? It's 6J37. And it's here now. It's here. And I have to say, that's the first time ever, I've seen the log train with a freight liner pulling it. It's always a coalless rail. I've never seen it. That's the first time ever I've seen the log train with a freight liner. Just there we go. Hello, Rich Budler. You can make quite a few matchsticks out of all those logs. You could, you're right there. Hello, Seaborg Jurim 107. What do they use? The rails. Hang on, what? Chat's moving too fast. What do they use rails on straight sections? Because the train will keep going in a line. What? Why do they use rails on straight sections? Because the train will keep. What are you on about? Call us up 7,000 on long-term hire. It's still a callus working. Yeah. Planes, trains and boats. Our trains average about 150 cars. Josh Cannon, how are you doing? Yes, I'm doing fine. Hello, Heather. How's it going? So, Richard, how did they get all those trees to grow exactly the right length to fit the... But Jesus, it's dark there. I might need to turn the big light on. Yeah. I'm calling it. I'm knocking it off in a minute. I've been here since just after 3. It's amazing on camera. It looks lighter than it actually is. I can see more on the screen than what I can with my own eyes. No, I'm not waiting to put big lights on. Put big lights on. Living it. What? Put big lights on? You've got to be joking. Catch you later, Jeanette. Do go towards the light, Richard. Yeah. It's just past 1:15 p.m. here. Well, it's 5:15 p.m. here. Or 17:15 if that's how you want it. Jacob Canham, it's awesome to see a log train yet. There's something else coming, but I don't know what it is because I can't. All I can see is headlights approaching. Catch you later, Jeanette. Pretty close time, yeah, considering you're in Canada, yeah. Hello, Air Taxi 370. Northern Fail. Yeah, that's true. Northern Fail, yeah, I get you. The time here in Winchester, Illinois is 12:16 p.m. Excellent. So you're behind us, aren't you? All right. Well, people, it's time to call it a do. I'm going to knock it on the head because it really is dark here. Pitch black dark, to be honest with you. And it's cold as well, even though I'm sat in a car, but it is cold and chilly. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one. Catch you later, Ever. Catch you later, Stuart. Catch you later, Planes, Trains. Catch you later, Sanger. Catch you later, Leeds. Jeanette, Tommy, Jackie, Josh, Rich Butler. Catch you all later. Thanks for watching. Even though I'll still be here for another 30 seconds while I get to my camera off the fence. catch y'all later.